I feel like I'm usually we're on my couch. Okay, this is our third time in a studio. And shout out to our friends at Gas for renting it to us. We very much appreciate it. It is a very hot move, but we were on my couch for a while, and usually I wait for Max to give a clap. But he usually is a little slow because he is like a little slower.
Oh.
So that's why he is in the corner. He is off camera and everything, but he's still here. But
Should he clap just so you can reminisce on that cool moment of him clapping on your couch? Or
maybe I think that because it is a little bit different now, maybe like a snap, maybe something. He's kind of like puppy-esque. So it's kind of like whatever gets
whatever he does is cute. I don't
It's
know.
adorable.
Right?
It's adorable.
I have that vibe from him.
You would do it, right?
Can I snap it?
Would you do it?
Can I do the flamenco snap?
For sure.
Does this mean we're on?
I love it. We're
God,
on.
what am I doing with
It's
my
very
life
hot.
and my moves?
Well, you're here. Welcome to That's Hot, you guys. I'm your host, Sabrina Piper, aka Funny Girl with Tits. And I am joined by the very hot Lubi.
With no tits.
No Tits Popovic.
No tits, Popovic.
Yeah,
That's true.
Lubs. Can I call you Lubs?
Yeah.
Can it be Lubs and Boobs in this episode?
Lubs and boobs.
Do you like that?
I'm loving this. We can be a
this is
girl band.
This is a duo. I would love that. My dream is to still be like a pussycat doll. I love that.
Who would you be? The
Myself.
Oh, you wouldn't be
No,
like
I want to.
I don't know who would you
join.
channel. Who would you channel? Nicole Scherzinger, whatever her last name.
I would channel that eating disorder so I can have that body because like it's just so insane.
It really is.
I mean, it's still great. Like she's rocking it, but yeah, I mean,
It's
you
easy,
know,
just throw up
it
a
was
lot.
really Nicole in the back.
I
The
remember the
Melanies.
girl. Yeah, the I think the redhead girl was able to do like splits and lift her leg up in the air. And she was very acrobatic.
Okay.
And I think that I would try to channel her. I would probably break my hip because I'm 100 years old. But I would do my best, certainly.
Okay? First of all, you are like not 100.
Half
You're
of that.
you're like 30.
I will be.
And you're like 6 feet tall. You're basically like a model.
Sure. I will say sure and thank you. But I will be turning 40 in 2 months. And yeah.
Do you get the tox?
Sure. Do I get what?
Do you get the tox?
I don't know. It's everything is weird. The whole concept of that is weird.
So you haven't gotten it.
No.
That's amazing.
No,
You
nothing.
look so good.
Nothing.
It's crazy.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more like, should I? What should I do? And then I always not do anything.
Yeah, don't do it.
Not
Don't
yet.
do it. I feel
One
like
day.
this has been a topic of I haven't done it. I'm really scared of it. Now people are getting baby Botox. They're calling it like cute little names.
That's
They're
how
like,
they came up
BB.
with the tox name.
Yeah,
Like Toxie
tox.
came from like baby Toxie.
Yes. It's kind of scary.
It's weird. I'm like always thinking about it. I even had a consultation, and then I'm like, I just don't want to do
Really?
it. I've never done anything.
Did you have the consultation because you were like, I don't know, turning a certain age, or were you just like, oh, this is a thing that I'm seeing now? Because I feel like it's targeted towards women, especially women who are always on camera.
Yeah, I think that it happened because I was offered a free one. So I was like, it's a doctor on the Fifth Avenue. How can you say no? So I'm like, I totally just want to go for an experience of having a doctor on the Fifth Avenue. And boy, was it amazing. Because they take videos and pictures of you, and then they put your face on a giant screen, and they analyze you from every angle, and they
So you
show you
get-
before and after.
Oh.
It's pretty cool. And she was actually very gracious with me. She's like, I'll tell you, like, you don't kind of need it yet. She was very nice. She
That's
could have
very
taken my money. Yeah.
nice. That's very nice. And you got headshots out of it.
I know.
That's
I know.
delightful.
She made my day. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, I feel like I would go to one of those so I can get one of those like little cappuccinos with my face on it. I like that.
So worth it.
Sometimes they treat you a little too well, and you're like, oh, I'll just go just for that. But
Goals.
goals, honestly, I guess
Totally
if
is.
well, not really, because that means like something's wrong and you need it. I'm like, oh,
You have to pick your battle. Like, what would you like? What are you going to get out of it? Like, being sick or getting a cappuccino? I don't know. There's,
oh, you think people can get like sick from it and everything?
who knows?
I don't know. Okay. So the whole reason I bring this up is because I was just at the Jersey Shore.
Okay.
And I got I was with my friend, and I was with one of my really close friends, and her dog bit me. It's a puppy. It's a puppy.
Okay.
Okay, I'm allergic to dogs. Went in my bloodstream, and I kind of puffed up into like the scariest thing, which will be on the Patreon, by the way, because I can't ever show that publicly. All right, patreon.com/funnygirlwithtits. Join a tier because I will be showing the pictures, and I'm gonna send that over, and it's horrifying.
Oh my goodness.
I looked awful. Like, so everything just like blew up, and it looked like very puffy, and I didn't really put it together, and we wound up going to the ER like 1 a.m.
Jesus Christ. I mean, first of all, people should sign up just to see these pictures because this is so worth it. This sounds...
Yeah.
I want to go on the journey with you. I want to see it.
It's the different type of pictures than people want, I think.
And there's different fetishes as well.
okay.
Like, there's people who like dead bodies, you know? There's a lot going on out there. There's some people who like... They have the fetish for, you know, people with allergies and bites and stuff.
Yeah, well, thank God it's not the dead thing here.
No, you're alive and well. That's why this joke is appropriate. You're thriving and doing great, you know? Went a little too dark too fast. But is that puppy still alive, though?
Yeah, everyone wants to kill it, though. I've been telling Max, it's very strange. They're very aggressive with the dog.
Mm-hmm.
They were asking me a lot of questions in the yard. They're like, how well do you know the dog? Have you been around the dog a lot? You know, I don't know. It felt a little... like, not to go too dark, but and for an assault, they don't even go that deep, you know? They don't ask you that many questions. But a dog bite, it's like the cutest little puppy. It's a little Shih Tzu. Like, it's a puppy. It's no big deal. We were in a car. I just had an allergic reaction. Otherwise, it would have been...
But was it like that you guys were playing and like puppies are just playful, or it was he came out of nowhere and bit you? Because those are two different things.
Yeah, okay, so it kind of came out of nowhere, but he's adorable.
Yeah.
But my hand,
He
okay,
needs
so
to,
my
yeah.
hand is pretty much healed. It's pretty nice.
I'm
whatever,
so glad that you're well, but
um,
this doesn't sound right because honestly, are you close with these people?
I'm very close with these people.
Are they training him properly?
Yes, they're training him properly. He's a puppy. It didn't sound right to the hospital either, and they didn't when they gave me the chart and for all the questions, I gave them the chart. They questioned me from like 4 different nurses thinking I got bad fillers.
Oh,
and
wow.
bad Botox because I was so just blown up, like under my eyes, which by the way, I've thought about this before because I have dark circles and I'm usually like, concealer or should I just go for it? Now I'm like, that would be insane. You know those
I never
filters?
noticed circles on your face at all.
You were like the sweetest
I've known you for forever.
Oh
No.
my God.
I've never.
Lubes.
I'm just telling the truth. You look amazing. You have great skin.
Thank you.
And
my
great
God.
boobs.
That's true.
You have a lot going
I'm
on
like,
for
keep
you.
the compliments going.
I was
This is
like,
how
I'm
you
looking.
stay
I
on
like
the
what I
pod.
see. I'm just talking about it. I'm excited.
Ditto.
But back in Eastern Europe, the dog would be dead, and both of the owners. I just want everybody to know that, like owners as well, would be euthanized.
I mean,
Actually, they wouldn't be euthanized; they'd be shot.
The Eastern Europeans in my blood. So I understand where you're coming from. They're a little, you know, this is a little aggro, but I love them. She is one of my like closest friends. She's one of my best friends. Like her boyfriend rocks. Like he's so cool. Their puppy is like 1.5 years. It happens. We were in the car, was moving. I like went to move him. I know you're gearing up for war here. You're gearing up for war.
I want to give him a chance, but if he does it one more time to somebody else, then I'd be alarmed. But for now, we'll give him a chance.
I was told by one of the drivers that he did bite a couple of people.
See, we give chances to dogs more than humans. Like if a guy hits you once.
Well, wait, where is he heading you?
I'm just saying.
If he hits you once, what happens? Does he not call again? Because that seems
not
to be
if
the
we're having
pattern.
fun, if you know what I mean. But if a guy does something or a person does something
Sure.
inappropriate once or like gets physical once, like you have to scratch them immediately. But are we giving dogs more grace than humans?
It's a tiny little thing. Yeah, Max is like, yes. If anyone ever came to my dog, I'd attack them like the dog I am. Yes. He's scrappy.
I mean, puppies are babies, so we should forgive babies.
Babies are done. And, you know, if you want to look, it's like 1.5 years and dog years and whatever. It's like 15, it's a teenager, it's a teenage boy, you know.
Oh,
like
he is a
defending it
total
like it's
dickhead. 50-year-olds are the worst.
The worst. So it happens.
It's
But
probably
they're so
fighting off a
aggressive.
boner or something.
It's weird. Yesterday, I got a call from, it was like out on the Jersey Shore. I got a call from the Cape May Courthouse. The Cape May Courthouse. They wanted to check up on everything, see if I've seen the dog since.
Mm-hmm.
It feels a little ridiculous, but they didn't believe it. They really thought I got fillers and everything. Bad, botched fillers.
Wow.
That says a lot.
They
It's
probably
a
get
very
a lot
Jersey
of cases,
Shore
right?
thing. I'm sure they do.
Mhm.
It was so Jersey Shore, too. Like, have you ever been out there?
Once or twice, long time ago, and I was in and out. I wasn't there for like
Yeah.
a long experience, so I don't
Yeah.
have much.
It's kind of like Eastern Europe, where you go and you're like, gotta exit. Gotta exit immediately.
Gotta leave.
Gotta get out.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like, we got to the ER. It was like dried blood splattered on the walls. It was
Wow.
very, I was like, wow.
Wow.
You could be anywhere in the world. That's where it felt like.
Jesus.
Anywhere lovely in the world.
Jesus Christ. I mean, they got us the best show of all time, Jersey Shore, so the only thing you have to see is that show and to know who to expect when you go there, I guess. Is it really representative of the actual Jersey Shore?
No, I don't think so.
You
I
haven't
think-
seen a Snooki around or somebody Snooki
No,
like?
you always see Snooki or Animal Print.
None of those people were from Jersey. They were all from New York.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like,
Wow.
they're very scattered. Like, like, Pauly D was from Staten Island, if I recall, or like the Bronx or something. Am I wrong? Am I right? Nah.
I don't
So
know
they'll-
them specifically. I just know in general that seems to be where most of them were from.
Oh, got it.
I
got
feel
it, got it.
betrayed as a viewer.
Well, I know that
I feel so
okay,
betrayed and lied to.
All right, so Vinny and Angelina, Staten Island trash. I know that for sure. JWoww is from somewhere like Bayonne or something.
Mhm.
And then Max is almost looking it up. He's just like staring blankly. I'm like, what's going on with you? Get into it. Can
He's
I,
looking
like...
at J-Bob's pictures right now.
She looks toxed out. Snooki's from like, I don't know. So she doesn't even know where she's from.
She's originally from Chile, right? And then she was adopted or something?
Yeah, she was adopted. Good for her. The parents picked a good one.
They did.
I think.
What a
I think
cutie.
she rocks. No, I think. So. I don't know.
Again, I feel
Max,
betrayed. I
know.
thought they were all like OG.
No, they're not.
Pauly D's from like Rhode Island.
Pauly D's from
The-
Rhode
Rhode
Island.
Island.
The only two that are from Jersey are Sammy and Dina.
Wow.
Wow. My whole life was a lie. It just
Whole
shambled.
life- Your whole life was a lie.
Mm-hmm.
That came out in 2009. So.
Yeah. Wow. 15 years later.
Thank you, Nat. Nat. Are you our like engineer now?
Seems that way, yeah. I think so.
This is very exciting.
Yeah.
This is very
Girls.
hot.
I like it.
Woohoo.
This is a girls' time. Max.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, he's in. No, he's
Huh?
in.
He gets a
He's
pass.
What?
He gets a pass.
He gets a pass. He's a total bitch. This is amazing.
Wow. Okay.
So you
I'm
know,
in.
like I'm not. You're gonna have to come on the show soon, but we have to talk about. But Luby, this is your first time on the show too, and last time we were together, and we're jumping off of Jersey because it's such horrid memories.
It is.
Sometimes. No, I have good times. I'm like from like the Jewish part. Like
Okay.
I went back and forth between like Miami and like Jersey growing up, and then I've been the city for a while. So it's. I don't know. Lots of skirts and pants under the skirts, you know. And then you go about like 30 minutes south, and it's
A lot
just
of hot crotches there, huh?
That's where I am. Actually, I got my shorts out in the Jersey Shore, though.
I want to see some
So-
pictures.
I'm wearing them.
Oh, you wearing them?
I'm wearing
oh.
them. I'm wearing them. I got swindled on the Jersey Shore. It was crazy.
Okay.
So I will go back to it, but I have to say, as your first time on the show,
Mm-hmm.
and if you want to move this to Patreon, that's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to know where the craziest place you've ever had sex.
You can. I don't mind if this goes on YouTube. It doesn't matter. It
Hell yeah.
was behind a gay club in a dark alley next to a dumpster.
This sounds like a lot like
I
the
just
first
wanted to be
blowjob
specific.
I ever
I
gave.
just wanted
No,
to-
no, I'm actually with you. I love this
Thank you.
story. I think this is great. I like the
Yeah.
details.
Yeah, it was in Miami.
Oh,
Two-
mine was in Miami too.
Oh my God, were we? Were you the girl next to me blowing?
Maybe.
Oh, that was us.
Maybe.
It was so much fun.
I knew we were like twin flames.
Twin flames, girl.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah.
expression ever.
Oh, it was fun though.
Oh my God. Wow.
Dumpster was a cover, so people can't see us.
Of course, the dumpster has to be a cover.
Giant dumpster.
I think you have to use a dumpster well. Some people take advantage of dumpsters and they don't use them in the correct way. I think they can actually be pretty fun if you
can.
have an imagination.
And if you just breathe through your mouth, you're gonna have a great time.
Who
Just
says
don't-
you? Who says you need to breathe? Again,
Just choke me.
where's the
We're
where's the
good.
hand placement?
Just having a great time.
It's a fun time. It's
working out so
Miami.
well.
It's Miami's disgusting. Yeah,
It's disgusting.
I mean it's worse than the shore. I would say.
Miami,
Most
like South
definitely.
Beach or Miami in
South
general?
Oh, South Beach. No, when I say Miami, it was like 20, 30 minutes from South Beach. Like it was like Jewland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This was at the heart of the South Beach. I think I'm gonna try to remember the name of the gay club. It was on the 11th Street in Collins, I believe. Yeah, it was a good time, and he was straight.
He was straight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course.
Just to clarify that.
Okay. Yeah, no.
I
it's
wasn't
just like-
forcing a gay guy.
Well, I think that's actually perfect to do it outside of a gay club too, because I'm like, nobody's going to give a shit.
yeah, I was dating this guy, and we went to a party. It was our friend's birthday. He's gay, so it was at the
Okay.
gay club, and then we just got excited and we decided to leave the party, and that was fun.
I am very proud.
Thank you.
I'm very proud.
Thank you.
This is amazing.
Yes. So you were also in an alley next to a dumpster. Any
I
other
was.
interesting locations?
Oh
you can
yeah,
share?
I've been all over. Not to brag about the bathrooms on Bleecker that I've destroyed.
Ooh.
No, I'm having fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying.
You're
to have
living
fun.
life.
I'm living life.
I'm here for
No,
that.
I'm into it. We always start like when people come on the show. We're always like, where is like the craziest place or like public sex or anything? And Max still doesn't have an answer. And one day it'll
Wow.
happen. He'll get laid.
Did you give a lot of like public blowjobs?
No, that was like, oh, I was about to almost lie to myself. I was gonna say that was one and done, but
I think
yes.
that those are hot.
It's
I
kind
had a
of
nice streak
fun.
of those in early 2000s.
Oh, yeah?
No, 2010.
Easier before the phones and shit. Like, well, before the phones with like internet automatically and like this and that. Now everyone can record
Yeah.
anything. And
And also when you're younger, you're just so horny and irresponsible and stupid, and you think that every guy you're with is the love of your life, and we love each other. We
that's
just
so
have
true.
to do it right now, or I will die because I love him. And 10 years later, you're like, oh my God, this busboy from a restaurant where I work at is disgusting.
disgusting.
Yeah.
You don't fuck the help.
Well,
I'm really just like, I just
thanks
don't.
for judging me. I'm joking. But no, it was some people that you're like, oh my God, this is the hottest thing ever. I love this guy. And like later,
Is it really love or is it like your labia just like,
love and lust,
Calling
man.
out.
Love and lust.
it's lust?
How to,
It's a thing.
yeah.
I'm just like,
It's
I don't
hard.
know. It's a navigation, and I feel like I'm always throwing in new places into the mix. Like that guy in Vegas, he wants the Love Cloud guy. He's always offering me this guy. During the pandemic, he like gutted out all of these like private jets, and he just put like satin sheets and like mattresses in it, and he flies them around, and people can fuck in the sky. So he offered that
rents
to
them?
me. Yeah, he rents them. They pick you up in a limo. You get some like chocolates and strawberry, and you sit in some jizz seats.
Yes. I
It's
don't
pretty
see the
gross.
appeal of that at all.
It takes a sneak factor away.
Correct.
Love Cloud Vegas.
Correct.
Maybe there's like a photo of it or something. It's really strange, but it's really cool if Tony B, the pilot's listening. Right?
I mean, if your guy cannot like afford his own jet and you guys are just having sex, then come on. It's
Ooh,
sad.
Lubs.
I'm just saying, like, who wants to rent?
Shade Queen.
bu-
Yep, this is it.
Okay.
This is it. That's Tony B. I have his number. We had
Tony
a beautiful
B.
phone call.
Working
I'm like-
with his D.
I'm like, if I'm ever in Vegas, I'll take you up on that offer, sir. And then he told me, and he was like, we're trying to get in LA, but we're not getting certified. I'm like, that's what you want to hear.
Wow.
That makes
it's
it
so
feel
interesting that
good.
people like that would never approach me. I feel like you have that sex appeal about you.
Maybe
And-
that's it. I think I'm just open. Like my aura's like open.
Oh, it could be.
Like Max can attest.
Yeah.
A lot of people approach me. I don't know. Or
See?
maybe it's because I'm stunning, but
It
no,
is
I
because you're
don't
stunning. It's
know.
all of the factors.
I don't.
I went, the last rave I went to was 2020
Okay.
because it was like an open space and it was right when everything opened up in COVID, and nobody offered me drugs. People offered drugs to everybody, to all of my friends but me. And I was offended by that.
Yeah, that's shady. You should be offended.
Why wasn't I offered drugs?
What were they
at
doing?
a random rave?
What were they doing?
Everything, different pills, coke, and nobody offered me. And then my friend felt bad, and she's like, "Do you want to smoke with me? That's what I can offer you." And I said yes
Well, that's nice.
because I wanted to be included.
You have to be included.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's a little mean. I
Right?
probably
Like-
wouldn't hang with those people again. Hopefully they died during COVID.
I know. I
Um,
wish, but it was like randos that were selling even drugs at the party. Didn't even want to sell them to me.
Oh, are they supposed to like offer you little samples or something?
Yeah. There's a whole spiel
I'm
they have.
such a square. I don't know if you know that. I am such a square. I've only ever like smoked,
Really?
and
You never had cocaine?
No, I've never done coke.
Ooh.
Everyone always just assumes that. Is it
I mean,
because
it's
I'm
2023. Who hasn't?
feminine, amazing?
Have you tried
Like,
coke?
what?
Once or twice.
Once or twice.
Has you tried coke? Yeah. No, not you've never tried coke. Have you done? Have you done anything?
Just mushrooms.
See,
But
I
I
want to
don't
try
smoke
That's
weed.
my next step.
But I
That's
don't
my
smoke
next
weed.
step.
So even I liked mushrooms, even though
You
I
like
don't
mushrooms?
smoke.
I listen. I would
I've
try.
heard mushrooms
I've
are a
had-
journey, and I want to do it.
And you haven't done mushrooms?
No.
So wait a minute. You've done coke, obviously.
I've done coke a couple of times, and I smoked weed. That was it.
You smoke weed, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And coke was nothing to me. I didn't enjoy it. I don't know what the appeal of that is.
Max
it's
is
like
getting angry. He's getting his fist is balling.
Just go get 3 espressos. You'll be fine. It's
Oh,
the
that's
same
it?
thing. It's nothing.
That's it.
I don't remember.
Maybe we
it.
should snort the espresso and see if that has any
See?
effect.
See? Just picks you up a little bit when you're sleepy.
Yeah, or it kills you because it has fentanyl in it. It's either way. It's really a flip of a coin. Love
truly
you,
is.
sorry,
Mm.
sorry, Max.
Get a Celsius. Just get a Celsius.
what?
Don't get Coke.
A what?
Celsius, the
What's that?
energy drink.
The
Right?
fuck is that?
Celsius is pretty strong.
I don't know what that is. I don't know. I've never had like an energy drink.
Why?
I don't know. I'm a fucking weirdo.
Are you a coffee person?
I'm such a coffee person.
Wait a minute. So
I'm
a
an
coffee person
addict.
never experimented
So I've
outside
never
of coffee
had like a Red
for the
Bull.
high?
I've never had like a Red Bull or like a Monster or any of that shit.
You are a monster.
I know.
Why?
I support you on this one.
What?
I support you.
Thank you.
Two of you, what is
Thank
going
you,
on?
Nat.
Because if you like coffee, I'm like, why would I drink something that I don't like the taste of when I like the taste of coffee, and that's gonna give me energy.
You don't like the taste of like fresh blueberries?
There's
And a
no
little
there's
bit of
no
a
real blueberries in
seltzer.
there.
Fresh blueberries. What are you smoking? The blueberry vape? You're fucking vaping on that, I'm sure.
There's like a
Clouds
very
of blueberry around all the people.
tasty blueberry Celsius. It's refreshing.
Celsius.
Like berries. Yeah.
The only thing you should care about in Celsius is the temperature, Luby. I'm
Correct.
very upset.
as a European, I
What
should.
is this?
Yes, I'm.
Don't-
I'm
don't-
embarrassed.
Especially as a European, what do you drink? This I gave you. This I can't even.
This is a lemon sparkling water.
This is okay. That's safe.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, I'm like, come on, you can't put that garbage in your body. How about the coffee that gets eaten by like an animal? Nah, maybe you can find this. It's a coffee that gets eaten by animal and then it shits it out.
Yes.
And they take the bean,
I read about that.
and that's apparently like the best,
Best
coffee ever.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I still wouldn't drink, but I think that's so cool.
I
I'll
heard of
drink
that.
it.
That's a great concept. Yeah.
It's
What's
something.
your coffee of choice?
My coffee of choice? Oh, I like a nice iced oat latte.
Iced oat latte is my coffee.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Maybe sometimes I get guys who will like send me money for coffee. Very cool. Not weird.
No, that is so cool.
They'll send me a little. He knows this.
Uh-huh. So you have fans. You have fans.
Yeah, they're coffee fans.
Or Sabrina Piper fans?
You never know. You never know.
Okay. Nobody
I-
ever sent me
I-
money for coffee. You just want to let you know that. So
They also weren't offering you drugs, which I'm very offended by. Which, by the way, I have a joint that we could smoke after this
I
because
would
I'd
love
like
that.
to invite you to do that.
I
I
would
will say
love that.
I'm shocked because you are open, you're fun, like
I'm friendly, but I think I
You are
look
friendly.
like a friendly
Luby, you're like a
teacher.
fucking model.
But I
You're
look like a
you're
friendly
like
teacher. I don't look like a
6'2".
friendly, cool chick. Maybe.
If you were
I
a
don't know,
teacher, if you were a teacher,
Something,
Lubes, if you were a teacher, you would be in the Daily Mail for like accidentally raping your 17-year-old students. Like
accidentally.
exactly.
Yes, yeah, sure.
Yeah, exactly. It was consensual.
I mean, I'm all for the double standard.
Like I cannot believe that. I think people are intimidated. That's it. They just can't
Could
do
be.
it. They are intimidated by you.
I mean, sure. I'll take it.
Also, Max would totally share his Coke with, well, no one, but he would probably share with you.
Max, would you offer me a little bit of your cocaine if you were at the party?
Was it a party? Sure.
Oh,
Okay,
a party.
there you go.
You
There's
even
hope
gave
for
him a,
me.
you gave him a situation. You didn't even say in the bathroom after the recording. You gave him a situation. That's amazing.
I know. You're welcome.
Now I have to throw a party. My birthday's in April, but I'm like, fuck it. I'm planning this, and you are going to get fucked up. I'm like,
We are sharing drugs.
it has
It's
to happen.
happening. It's happening.
Even though I've never done it. No, I'm gonna do shrooms eventually. Eventually, I wanna do it somewhere like calm and zen.
Natalie,
know.
were you at home when you did shrooms? What was your environment?
No, I was at Skankfest.
Oh, okay.
It
I
was
want
great.
to do it at Skankfest.
Well, you want to do them together at Skankfest?
I should just but I have to get us. I'm like I should just fly us to Skankfest.
Just show up.
Just
I-
show
I'm
up.
Last
I'm
year I
kidding.
got
I have no
COVID
idea
day
how
one.
it works, but I'm sure you can go.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's happening. Max, you get your dick wet from somebody here. Make it happen. Nat, you're the new engineer. It's happening. You're part of the hot team. It's happening. And if that is seriously, if we get out to Vegas next month, also that would be amazing.
I might be coming to
I would
Vegas.
I would do shrooms for the first time, and I would do shrooms. But you
I
would
would
have
do
to
shrooms
it
with
too.
you. I would do shrooms with
I would
you.
do. So this would be crazy.
I'll do shrooms with you in a heartbeat in Vegas.
Then we have to get Tony B to take us in the plane.
Oh my God.
I would say this is a crazy thing.
This is I'm loving all of this.
Luby, you have to also, like, when you said, I've never had a guy send me anything, you don't have to post anything for it. You don't have to do anything for it. You can just go for it.
Okay.
Like, you just have to put it out there. Like,
Like
throw it on TikTok. Throw it on TikTok. Just tell somebody, just record and say, hey, I'm getting this coffee. I want somebody to pay for it right now. And just say your Venmo. It's just going to happen.
But then I would feel sad almost. It would do the opposite for me.
Don't feel sad.
I know. It would be like
I'm trying to. I'm like
no,
trying
no.
to pimp you out in the best way.
I
Don't-
know, but we are brainstorming here. But I feel like it just has to happen organically for me to be excited about it. I don't know. Am I asking too much from life and universe?
No, you have to
Okay.
ask.
Okay.
You have to ask. If
Do you
don't put
believe in
it out, it can't
manifesting
come back.
things?
Yes.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Uh-huh.
This is a girly episode,
Uh-huh.
and this is I have my vision board
You
on
have
my.
your vision board. Can I see your
Always.
vision board?
Sure, you could see. I'm like, yeah, I haven't shown anyone, but
Okay,
yeah.
I won't.
No, I'm like
no.
Max.
It's,
Max
it's
will glance.
invasive. I apologize.
Max will no. We can share. Max will glance once in a while when I send him a text or he's just looking at my phone.
These are awesome classics.
think-
Nothing cringe. All appropriate. Yeah,
Do you make
Yeah.
vision boards? Do you do it?
I do.
I think
And
that's great. That's how you have to do it.
I started actually.
I'm not embarrassed by it. I'm
You
just
shouldn't
like,
be.
"Ah."
No, not at all. I'm building one right now in my room, like old school.
Yes.
Like I'm cutting out
Oh, I love
like
that.
ransom notes and shit.
Yeah. Did you get like magazines and shit? Like,
Yeah, and I'm printing out stuff, and I'm
Ooh.
totally like, it's gonna be giant. And this is gonna be a long, depressing winter. So I kind of
Yes.
want to have a nice board in my room to uplift me and like just to always have my eye.
I
on it.
love that.
Yeah, I think I manifested like majority of things.
I think that's so great. I think
Yeah.
I did the same, and I think for a while I was so negative, and like that's what was happening, just negativity.
Yeah.
And then you start speaking positively, and you start like I do affirmations. I have affirmations on my phone that go off every few hours.
I used to do that 2016. I had a whole year
Whoa.
of just doing that, and then like I moved on to journaling and all of that.
That's
it's,
great.
It's just so easy to be depressed in New York. Not that especially when you are in comedy and in this type of business, when like somehow one year it picks up, another it doesn't, and then you feel
It
like
can
you're
go by
running
days.
circles. Yeah.
For sure.
And the city is just a little tougher, and you just you get lonely. So many variables,
In the
that,
winter, it's gray. It's sludgy.
like there's no sun after 4 p.m. that mentally affects you. So there's so much that can happen for you to be in a bad mood. So you have to find ways to get out of that, because I don't know.
I could not agree more. Like
I was in some bad places a few
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. Do you think that like getting into journaling? Do you meditate? Do you do anything like that?
I can't meditate, but I watch Real Housewives, and
That's
that is
Max is laughing because he knows that's exactly what I do.
that is the closest to meditation that I can get, because
Trains your mind.
it trains my my
It drains it. There's nothing.
there's nothing. There's
Nothing.
nothing. There's nothing. Just
What's your
purses
city?
and cackling.
What's your city? What do you go to?
I am a Beverly Hills girl. I like them.
Classy
But I am
ladies.
totally buying the new New York City crew. Have
Really?
you started the new?
I refuse to watch them yet.
Ooh, you're gonna love them. I was so ready to hate them. I was such a piece of shit who was like, first 5 minutes like hate watching, like whatever. Who
No.
are these bitches? And then like 20 minutes in, I'm like, oh my god, I love Erin. I loved like it was so much fun. They're characters, man.
They are characters, and it's bad because you're saying it. I'm like, fuck, I know their names.
I
don't want to know their names.
I know you should
don't
you
want
should
to.
get into it. You're gonna like it.
I guess I should, but it's like, the OG stuff is coming out and everything.
Yeah,
it's
they can
nicer.
coexist.
Yeah, most
I want
definitely.
two shows to watch.
I guess. I love Jersey. I'm a ride-hard for Jersey.
Oh, yeah. Are you on
dad.
board with Salt Lake City?
I've never watched it. I was kind of interested when somebody got arrested.
Jen Shaw.
Yeah, Jen Shaw. I was like, I like that.
She's
like,
a
I
crook, you
nice
can tell.
arrest. Oh, yeah. You could tell from everything about her. When they're wearing the fake bags, though, I don't understand that.
God, that's
don't
so
know.
sad.
I also love Atlanta.
Ooh. Who's your
I go to
favorite
Atlanta.
of all time?
Teresa Giudice.
Why? I think she's the most
uh,
overrated one.
she's the most overrated.
Yeah.
I think it's that she's the most, like, maybe that's because she's most famous from it. But she's lived her life on the show from like day one, pretty much. Okay,
I ran
she's
into
had-
her and Louis
okay.
last summer, and they were actually very nice.
They are very
They were
nice.
nice.
I have met her a couple of times. She is very, very nice. I met
Okay.
her and Juicy
Okay.
Joe back in
Oh
the day.
yeah, Juicy Joe.
She is super nice. Years ago when I was a teenager too, and I was watching the show, like this is over 10 years ago, I like would tweet at her. She would tweet me back. She would always answer. She was so
How
so
sweet.
nice.
See,
And
she's
when I
good
met
to her
her,
fans.
she remembered. She's always nice to her fans. She was always kind. I think she really loves her daughters.
She does.
Her daughters.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember
They're so cute. No, she's just
which
been
one
through
was
a lot.
had the song, the rap song? Wake up in the morning.
Oh, Gia. Her
That was
daughter.
Gia's rapping
It's
song.
adorable,
Isn't it?
It wasn't really a rap as much. I'm just
Something-
like, it's-
something?
It was a cry for help,
It was a
but
cry
it
for
was
help.
so cute. It was so sweet. It broke my heart, but it also stuck in my head in the morning where I wanted to get the hoodie.
Yeah,
I loved that.
it
thought
blew
that
up
was
on
great.
TikTok like a year or so.
It did, and she took hold of that. She made hats out of that. She made hoodies out of that. I was like, take my $40, go to college. I know
Entrepreneur, baby,
Juicy-
go
Juicy's
for
not
it.
paying for it.
I know.
Louis seems like a lovely guy. We were supposed to have his buddy Bo Diddle on.
Mm-hmm.
Bo Diddle was supposed to come, but Bo diddled me, and he ditched.
The actual Bo Diddle.
Bo Diddle.
You're
Bo Diddle-
joking.
Bo Diddle
The
was
investigator.
Oh, she already knows.
I mean,
Bo
I have to be
Diddle.
involved in this.
He diddled me.
Okay.
He diddled me. He didn't show up.
What a dick.
He diddled me over.
This is amazing. That you were even interested in interviewing this guy is everything to me.
We had him for, there were a couple different times that we were on the phone with him and his fake assistant. His assistant, this is a great thing. We really, we spoke to the assistant, and this is great. When you call, it's like, oh, officers of like Bo Deedle, right? And it's like, oh, can I get connected?
Is it just
Blah, blah,
him
blah.
changing his voice?
Oh, it's the woman changing her voice about 3 different times.
I
Is
knew it.
3,
I
yeah.
freaking knew it. It's like a bad
Oh,
Pink,
yeah.
Pink Panther movie.
Oh, it's great. She was like, please hold for Bo Deedle's personal assistant. I like screamed. I was like, yeah, amazing. Put it on mute. I was like, ah! And then I went back, and then it was her again. And I was like, oh, incredible. And I was like, oh, hi, we just spoke. And she was like, no. And I'm like, oh, great. Then she gave me a name of somebody else, which was definitely her. And when Max spoke to that person, she was like, oh, I haven't even heard of this. It hasn't even gotten to me yet, like type of thing. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Wow. This is exactly what I expected. I knew where the story was going.
Deedle.
He does
Typical
sound like
Deedle
that shady
move.
and sad.
He is shady.
In the best possible way. This is good entertainment. This is good entertainment. This is good stuff.
Here's the thing. He's gonna be upset.
Uh-huh.
Okay, not because we're talking about him.
Okay.
He's welcome.
He should
But because
be
he's not here.
flattered.
He can't even defend himself, but that's fine.
He'll come back.
That's what happens when assistant. What was her name? What was the fake name?
There was a lot of fake
Gretchen.
names.
There was a lot of fake names going around. A lot of fake names, but the same
God.
voice. I'll tell you that much. You didn't hire an actress.
Oh, wow.
So, kind of fucked up.
Goodness gracious.
Don't really think he's getting the gigs like that to hire talent.
I think that Bethany Frankel hired him ages ago. And
Really?
yeah, she said that he was like the worst of all times.
It's Gina. That's the assistant's name. Ugh,
Gina.
sure, that's the personal assistant, Gina.
Uh-huh.
I'm like the most fucking giddy name in the world. Oh, Gina.
Oh my
Please, it's fucking ridiculous. It's such a joke.
It is so entertaining. I'm loving everything about
I'm very
this.
upset at him. I'm very upset at him. I don't even know him.
He needs to-
Nobody knows him. And yet here he was ignoring me. I mean, it was Max, but ignoring me.
Unacceptable. Who else besides Teresa do you like?
There are some cool peeps. Always loved Kim Richards. She is a classic. Kyle Richards is very kind. I've met a lot of housewives. A lot of housewives have showed up to different comedy shows.
Interesting.
And like random things, and I've run into the meanest person I've ever. Melissa Gorga's a bitch. She is. I've met her, and her husband Joe Gorga. He is a delight. He is fun.
She does look like a total bitch.
She's a cunt, and she's not nice to her fans nor people. I mean, I'm not a fan of her, so maybe that's why. But she's gross. I don't
She
like
does seem
her.
like a mean girl.
I don't like her. She was not nice. Caroline Manzo rocked. She was really cool.
I met
Al
her
Manzo.
sons.
Really?
I met
I'm like
Albert
sliding off
and,
the chair. I'm like, I want Albie to
Albie's the cutest.
Can Albie like accidentally come in me?
That would be amazing.
I'm like, that guy is so. He's like royalty.
He
But I'm
is.
really into Frankie Catania.
You're into Frankie Catania?
I have a huge crush on. He's like so my type.
Oh my god. Do you like
Of the week.
Dolores' new boyfriend, the
Oh,
Irish
Paul?
guy?
No.
Paulie?
No, I'm happy with whoever she's happy with. Right, Max? You happy with that?
Yeah.
Happy with DeLolo's new man?
I mean, she's looking good.
She looks hot.
Oh yeah.
If you see a before and after of Dolores from season 1 when she was friend, right? When she was just like in the rodeo.
Yes.
Oh my God, it is insane. And now
All
she's
the
like,
Ozempic
they're
and
all
all
on
the-
Ozempic.
yes.
They're all on Ozempic. She rocks the Ozempic. I won't lie because she owns it too. She's like, I love my Ozempic. And I was like, oh my God.
She's not hiding it, and
She's not hiding it.
Everybody
She
stopped
looks-
hiding it at this point because it's so obvious, and you better make it work for you.
I'm
by-
OG. I just fucking don't eat for a few days.
I just throw up. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Sometimes I'm like, acidic stomach. Oh, that's a Jew in me. I'm gross. I know. You're like, ew. I'm a kick kike.
I don't know. I can throw up easily if I stick my finger in my mouth.
Oh, I can. That's a nice trick. I do that one too. Hit the uvula.
Yeah, a little bit.
Again, girly episode.
A little Bo Diddle over
A
there.
little Bo diddled me in the back of my throat.
Jesus
Gross,
Christ.
gross, man. He's so disgusting.
Somebody
I can't
call
even-
Gina and report this.
Gina.
Gina, pick up the
Gina.
phone 3 times, please.
I hope that she gets paid for every fake job she does for this man.
Does she get
That'd
3
be good.
salaries
That
for
would
like
be
3
lovely.
positions?
You know, I'm sure the only reason he's even still around is because after the pandemic, you know, when everyone was getting PPP loans, he diddled
Ooh.
the system.
Do you think they're sleeping?
Together,
Gina
him and
and
Gina?
Bo?
Have you seen him? I don't think that man gets his dick sucked. You think he gets pussy like that?
But Gina does a lot. Like she has to go through 3 different personalities for
Gina's
him.
not trying
That's
to get
love.
She's not trying to. These are her only jobs. She's not trying to sue the law. He is the law.
He is the law.
He is the law. It is insane.
I gotta meet this guy. Are you?
Oh yes.
That's
So
him.
this is Bo Diddle. This is Bo Diddle, and so this is Teresa Giudice and her new husband Louis Lewis. Who knows? He always
Louis
listens.
Ruales, right?
It's the only thing. He changes his name. He never knows
He's
what
shady.
he is.
He's gonna screw her
He
over.
sometimes throws in an oh no, don't say that to
Oh, he will
mother.
ruin her life.
My mom. That's my mom.
Well, feel bad for her mom.
I do feel bad for my mom. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, she will keep going through a lot because she picks the wrong men.
Oh, bitch!
Yeah, I don't like him.
You really don't like him. I
It's
thought he was
'cause-
nice when you met him.
He was very nice, very polite people, but I feel like he
she's
is up to
fan.
something, and I feel that she really wanted to be loved, that she closed one eye to all of the bad sides of his. And I hope she doesn't get hurt. I think that she deserves a happy ending. She's been through a
does.
lot. She has 4 daughters, like you said. She loves them. She is a very dedicated mom.
She
and-
is. He seems like a dedicated dad.
which is a
Very
good thing.
dedicated stepdad.
But there's a lot of things about him that are just a little awkward.
He writes really long captions on Instagram. I'll give you that.
Wow, that is so sus.
It's only sus because it's about the kids.
Oof.
All right.
I don't trust him.
I understand, like you gotta love your partner's kids, especially when they're not your own. Okay, otherwise, like, how can you be with them? But
Mm-hmm.
would you write a long caption? 3 paragraphs?
Yeah, don't do that.
I feel like that could be in a card.
Yeah.
That could be in a cameo.
Yeah.
But I don't know about.
Don't do that.
Maybe
yeah.
a cameo would have been nice. At least they would have been a little something. But I don't know.
Extra cash.
I think he seems that's the name thing. The name throws me off a little. He changes it every season, I will say. And he drops the O and sometimes and now all of a sudden he's like he's talking about, you know, how he's like Spanish or something. There's something up.
Ooh,
and
Hilaria
I feel like-
Baldwin vibes.
Hilaria Baldwin vibes. Big Hilaria vibes.
Hilaria.
I really think that's what they're going to tap into this season, and they're going to say bullying. They're going to say bullying, too, I think,
Oh, really?
because he's Hispanic. That's just my guess.
Jesus Christ.
That's my guess for season 14.
wow.
Because now she has her own cooking channel. I love her. She's Mother, but she has her own cooking
Mother
channel.
Teresa, you're saying?
Mother Teresa.
Okay.
She is.
I'm in for it. One more housewife question. I'm done, I promise.
No
Do you
need to be
believe
done.
that
We were supposed to
Mauricio-
have one on.
I know. Do you believe that Mauricio and Kyle are going through issues, or it's all for the show because they're saying that this season is going to be very boring because Lisa Rinna is out, and then Kathy Hilton will not be even a friend or a guest, so she's out, and they were the MVPs of drama, and Erica Jane is kind of a saint. At this point, she worked so hard to, you know, be all square, so she won't be causing problems.
Vegas residency.
Absolutely. And do you think that they had to have a storyline that is so explosive, which is the longest lasting, the most stable marriages on the rocks, or is Rocky, pardon, not on the rocks. I need something on the rocks. But they're like Rocky and not doing well. What do you think?
I'm going to give you my honest opinion here. So I truly feel in my heart of hearts. There is always a competition between Kyle Richards
Okay.
and Lisa Vanderpump. And the last
She wants to upstage the scandal ball? You are a genius, my friend. This
that
is it.
is it.
This answers
They just
everything.
took a lovely vacation, her and Mauricio. They took a lovely vacation with their children, their family. They went off. They went to one of the ranches. They had a great time. They enjoyed themselves. A video released, a music video with the Morgan whatever, you know?
Yes.
And, you know, they're like, she's talking about getting turned with a Beverly Hills something. You know, it's gross. And we don't even know her name or anything. It's all, but I think that Skindover was so explosive. And the highest ratings for Bravo brought in so much money. People are still talking about it. We're talking about it. I don't even watch Pump.
11 million people
Anyway.
watched it.
Yeah,
the
I haven't watched
final
Pump Rules
episode.
in like 9 years. And then here
Really?
we are.
Since like Stassi and Jack's era?
Yep.
Oof.
So I think that's really, I think she will never stop going after Vanderpump and competing. And I think that this is a brilliant business move. And they're already tumultuous times.
Wow.
Always, when you are on reality TV, there is a problem in your marriage.
Mm-hmm.
It comes out on the TV. And sometimes people join reality TV to do that. Like when we submit, remember, we all submitted as a group. I was in a terrible relationship. And I thought, oh my God, we should do this because then I'll break up with him on camera, but we'll all still have checks. Isn't that smart?
You are a great businesswoman. I appreciate that about you.
Thank you.
And the fact that you figured this out about Lisa and Kyle,
it's all for ratings. It's all PR.
Rivals.
I think there's always truth. There's a truth layer somewhere in it, and you just have to find it, and then you go, oh, let's monetize this. Let's make a
Wowza.
business. And fuck them. Fuck her and Ken.
Wowza.
And that's that.
Whose team are you on?
That's a good cue.
I don't trust Lisa Vanderpump for shit. And I think that she left the franchise because they had receipts. And as soon as she's cornered, she walks away. She never faces the music. And that's what liars do.
She does. She goes right into her villa.
She is a liar. I really don't believe her.
Yeah. Kyle was, every time I've met her a couple times, she is very kind. She really is. And like, I think, I don't know. I think I'll always be Team Richards.
Yeah.
And I like Mauricio.
Me too. He's such a cutie
And you know
patootie.
he's such a good guy because he's going along with all this.
And him
I
being
hope he
high all
gets-
the time is so entertaining. Him high is so much fun.
I hope he gets his fucking butthole licked by her.
Ooh.
And they have a lovely time.
Ooh.
Right?
That would be
But
amazing.
what we're going to do right now, we're going to switch over to the Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
This has been awesome. And right, Max? Max is nodding along. He's so excited because did I hit right on time? Oh, I did. Oh my God.
Look
I
at
think
you.
you just don't control your boner, Max. Control it. Stick the book over it. But we're going to switch over to Patreon, patreon.com/funnygirlwithtits. Follow me on Instagram, funnygirlwithtits, Twitter, funnygirlwtits. I have shows coming up. Oh, not at Room 54. I got booted from that. Oddest thing in the world. This, like, comedy space that opened up. You like how I said it like that? Comedy space that opened up in the city, right? Literally in a room off of, 8th or something. And I got booted because I opened for somebody on the road that one of the bookers got into a fight with. So I got booted from my shows. And then Max was such a fucking fajol. He fucking took the spot too when he got a call about it that night. So I'm going to go, no, you didn't get a call. You got what, a DM? No. I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to beat you heavily.
Beat him with his book. Just grab it out of his hands and beat the shit out of him.
No, that's how he gets off. I'm going to do it in a different way. I don't know how. I'm going to beat you up. No. Hilarious. It's just sexual harassment here. But yeah, shows I post on Instagram and I don't know, fun stuff like that. I'm going to get my website back.
Ooh.
It's going to happen. Oh, and I guess follow me on Threads and follow the YouTube. Subscribe, share, like. What else, Max? Backs?
YouTube's big on YouTube's blowing up.
YouTube's blowing up. That's what he's
Ooh.
saying. I'm gonna show my dad's hot shorts on the Patreon too. Very exciting. Lubi, Lubs and Boobs.
Lubs and Boobs.
Any pluggies?
I am producing live No Need for Apologies with Dave Temple and Derek Gaines. It will be on September 17th, close to Gas Digital, actually, Ludlow Street,
yeah.
113. September 17th, 7 p.m. It's going to be so much fun. I think Zach Amico and Ian Fidens are going to be there. Many more guests. I
Very
have a
fun.
funny segment as well. So, like a nice man on the street. That's so much fun. So, come and hang out. We're going to have a great time. We're going to have a signature cocktail.
Ooh.
I know, with tequila, which makes everything better.
Any hint?
So-
Any hint? Is there a name?
No need for apologies.
No,
That will be the
for
name.
cocktail.
That will be the name for the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we really
Hell
want to
yeah.
go for it.
Hell
Yeah.
Just all out.
Yeah.
I love
Right
that.
on the nose.
Fuck yeah. So go to that. Go to that, you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Love you. Bye.